Rules. It has zero welding all through the body. It was only seatbelts. Today I'm going to show you guys something that is required, I was going to say about 99% of demolition derbies, and the 1% that is not required is like a stock show where you leave the windshield in. And what I'm talking about is a front window bar. Now this can be as simple as anywhere from a piece of 9-wire to a piece of chain. I personally don't like the chain because I think this bar that goes across your windshield is designed to keep cars out and keep the front window up just in case you roll over or if somebody does drive under your hood. So I find the chain just kind of pulls it down and is more likely to kind of not really help the situation, so I personally don't use chain. What I like to use is these old farm jacks. Now, you guys see me use these quite a bit on these channels. I love them. And the reason why I like these so much is one, because they're good and thick. Two, I usually get them pretty cheap at auctions. If they're broken, I usually get them for $5 to $10 at an auction. And the reason I most like this is because there's thousands of holes in this. So if you have a huge windshield, it's going to work every time, no matter what. And I really like that. For easeability and structural and just repeatedly use, I really enjoy these. But I've been at some demolition derbies last year and this year, and there's one guy, Joshua Archambault, who has got these fantastic front window bars. I guess where he works, he has access to a laser table, so he's got Archambault, and it looks really good. And to be honest, I'm kind of jealous. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a front window bar out of something that is very easy for a lot of people to come by, usually free, and that's old trampoline pipe. So what we're planning to do is weld a small piece of angle to this side and a larger piece to the top so that we can bolt the two top ones together. And basically we're going to have two pieces, one here like this and one over here like this. And what it's going to do is kind of look like an A shape. It's going to share the same piece at the bottom and have two separate pieces at the top. Now the great thing about this is where you mount it at the bottom, it's always going to connect at the top, but it might just be farther or farther back or closer ahead, but it will always connect because of the nice arch of the pipe. And I find this arched pipe is actually very strong, and I think that what Josh does with his is great. And I'm just basically going to try to use his concept and see if I like it and see if it's worth it for me to build a couple. But let's get started on this. We have the bottoms bolted to the firewall now. They're just self-tap now for basically just putting it there to hold it there. We'll weld this. We have this one up here now, and what it does is just basically aligns it to the center of the roof. Now I kind of like this because you're going to be able to put a piece of flat bar or angle across here and maybe mount our fuel pump switch and our light on. So that way this could be a multi-function piece here. So let's just get this tack welded, and then I'll see if I like it, and if it looks good, then I'll fully weld it.
Yep.
So there you go. We have this thing built, and it actually looks pretty good. We would still do some fine tweaking to this, like I can put a toggle switch and a light up there. Some derbies around here require lights to tell when your fuel pump's on and off, but just a toggle switch on the roof. It's quick and easy to build, quick and easy to assemble, and yes, we could probably even put some more supports down here, but the only thing that's going to limit you and what you build is, one, either how much time and how much energy you want to put into this, or two, how much money you want to spend. There is quite a bit out there for stuff like this that you can actually buy pre-made, ship to your door, and you bolt on your car. But realistically, I enjoy building little things like this. Well, it probably took me 20 minutes to get this all built, tacked together, and welded. Now, these, again, are about $10 used, and they take about 30 seconds to install. All you got to do is punch 2 holes. This one right here is a little bit stronger, I would think, because it's got a little bit of bend to it, and you do have 2 bars, so if something doesn't come right in the middle of the car. But the only thing that's going to limit you to building something like this is basically you. So thanks for watching Zach's Workshop. Make sure you guys hit that like button and the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.